Why so kind? You thought they'd change, didn't you? You believed in them, saw their strengths and always boasted it with pride when you got a chance, and went out of your way to cover up their weakness. You loved them. You prayed for them to reach their full potential. You were their #1 fan, their shield. And when they finally faced their demons and started getting invited to the posher parties, their shoulder was occupied by someone else's hand. They moved on, right? Happier without you, having more fun without you. See, people are really good at that. They take your love and kindness for granted and have nothing to show for it. Just take and take and take. But you were always there when they needed a shoulder to cry on, a warm hug, maybe even a kiss to make them feel better. You were always there. No matter what the case may be, you were always there. When it rained, in the blizzard, even when you were scared, you casted that fear away for them. So all this time, you thought that your kindness would save you, and that by giving your precious tender little heart, you thought they'd finally notice you, maybe even cherish you. But no, they didn't. They didn't see your worth. They just saw a free ride, a doormat, a place for free attention and love. They didn't fail because they didn't understand your kindness. No, no, no. They failed because they didn't care. They knew that even if they didn't care, even if they didn't show up for you, you'd still be there for them when they come running back. And you always took them back, didn't you? Every single time. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight, we wake up and realize the truth. Kindness is for the strong, and strength, my dear, is born from knowing when to drop, when to stop giving. It's time to let those leeches taste their own blood. See, the world doesn't mirror your kindness. It's a pit. It's a pit with no end. All this time you thought, and now here you are, shattered and wondering why. Why didn't they appreciate me? Why didn't they change? Oh, darling, they didn't need to. You made it so easy. No consequences, no pushback, just a warm, welcoming smile as they tore pieces out of you. See, kindness in this world is a double-edged sword. Used wisely, it cuts through the lies, but used carelessly, it's the weapon they'll use to slit your throat. See, they thought you were weak. They thought your kindness was a leash. They thought your kindness was a leash they could yank whenever they wanted. But here's where the story takes a twist. Now you show them what happens when the tables turn. You don't hate them. Oh no, hate is too heavy, too messy. Instead, you learn, you grow, you become something they never expected. Not bitter. No. Bitterness is their game. You become sharper, colder, untouchable. You stop being their victim and start being their reckoning. Because here's the ultimate joke. Kindness isn't weakness, it's power, but only when wielded with teeth. You were their test and they failed miserably. Now it's their turn to see what failure feels like. Because their biggest failure was losing you. All that kindness you gave them, nobody else is gonna give them that. You were the best they could do. So now when you stop being nice, when you stop caring, that's when everything falls down on them. That's when they start to panic. So now it's your turn to move on and keep going. In fact, you already stopped caring a bit, haven't you? Sure, you might still care about their well-being deep down inside because they've been in your life for so long, but that's just a testament to what a good person you are deep down inside. Always remember that. You still care because you're a good person. See, we always hear be kind and be forgiving, but nobody gives you a backup plan for when everything is thrown back at you. They don't explain the pain of being used up again and again. Nobody explains that. So just take a deep breath in and let it all go. It's time for a rebuild, and this is where you win. You forge yourself into something they can't break, something they can't use and can't control. Your kindness was their test, and they failed.